promises like aged red wine. But baby, love like that don't age like fine. You held me close and let me fall, left lipstick shadows on the bedroom wall. No one stays, they all walk away, say they're different but mean the same. Hold you close, then fade like smoke, leave you aching, yesterday's coat. No one stays, not even you. You played my heart like a Sunday tune, then disappeared beneath the cruelest moon. Your words were silk, your hands were steel. I thought you were real, but you don't feel. Oh, one stays, they all walk away, say they're different but mean the same. Hold you close and fade like smoke, leave you aching, yesterday's coat. No one stays, not even you. Even angels break and drift away. No one stays, not for long. They hum a verse but skip the song. They take the light and leave the shade. I keep the echo, they keep the blade. No one stays, that's the truth I've learned. He said he'd stay, but drove away slow. Taillights fading like a final show. Her lipstick smudged on a cigarette glow, left in the silence, nowhere to go. In the backseat of goodbye, she learned how hearts can lie. The radio played their song, but love don't last that long. All that's left is a whisper and a sigh. second chance. But shadows don't return your glance, and midnight dreams don't hold romance. The letter still smells like July, but it's promises dried out with the sky. In the backseat of goodbye, she let the teardrops light the streetlights, flickered one by one, like all the things he left undone. Now she's stronger, but she'll always cry for the backseat of goodbye. You danced with me like I was yours, but I always knew she wore your name. You spoke soft behind closed doors, but in daylight it wasn't the same. 'Cause you were a borrowed man, and I held you with borrowed hands. I painted dreams in shades of gray, knowing love like that don't stay. You were a borrowed man, just a page in someone else's plan. I watch the clock more than your eyes. Each minute alive, we didn't speak. You left before the coffee cooled, and I kissed the scent you'd leave. 'Cause you were a borrowed man, and I held you with borrowed hands. I painted dreams in shades of gray, knowing love like that don't stay. You were a borrowed man. I'd fade, I'd fade. I knew what I signed for, but it still feels like that. You were a borrowed man, and I broke my own heart slow. Loved you like you were free, but freedom never showed. You were a borrowed man, and now I'm the one who owes. There's dust on the glass where your picture sits. still haunt, like a half-said goodbye. I talk to you now than I did when you stayed, but silence won't answer me why. You're just echoes in the frame of love I couldn't take. I reached through time and space, but the glass just shows my face. You're still here, but not the same. Just echoes in the frame. I found your sweater, smelled your ghost. It burned like bourbon on my skin. I wear your memory like perfume, but it fades before the end. The walls remember how you left. My heart replays it like a hymn. Your echoes in the frame. No fire, just a flame. I live between the moments now, where you once called my name. You're gone, but still remain. Just echoes in the frame. Found your words in the drawer by the bed. Ink still dancing, though love was dead. Each page a ghost I couldn't forgive. So I lit a match and let him live. I burned the letters, I burned the letters. Watch the smoke rise with the setting sun. Every lie, every plea, every sweet forever turn to ash. 'Cause love don't tether. I burn the letters. The moonlight caught the tear on my cheek. I prayed for mercy, but I couldn't speak. Your side's still warm, though you're long gone. And this silence keeps singing your song. I found God in an empty bed, not in a church or words you said. I met grace in a whiskey glass, saw the truth in the things that pass. No angels came, just pain instead. But I found God in an empty bed. I begged the night to take me home, but home's just walls since you've been gone. I clung to dreams that slipped like wine and made a savior of your lies. I found God in an empty bed, not in a church or words you said. I met grace in a whiskey glass, saw the truth in the things that pass. No angels came, just pain instead. But I found God in an empty bed. Oh, maybe faith is just not dying. Maybe strength is made from crying. I ain't holy, but I survived. I kissed the dark and came out alive. I found God in an empty bed, with the sheets still tangled, the words unsaid. No light above, just the dark I bled. But I found peace in the tears I shed. A broken hallelujah bled. I found God in an empty bed. I still set 2 plates down every night, though she ain't walked through that door since the fight. Her scent's in the pillow, her robe on the chair, but she's gone like a ghost, and she ain't coming back here. She don't sleep in my bed anymore, but her silence still knocks on my floor. I reach out in dreams, but find only air. She left without a word, and too much to bear. She don't sleep in my bed anymore. Her records still play like she never left. That same sad Marvin, that same old regret. She carved out a hole in the heart of this place. Now it's just whiskey and shadows I chase. this house is a photo of a beautiful past. She don't sleep in my bed anymore, but I feel her on every inch of this floor. I call out her name, but I know the score. She's not just gone, she ain't mine no more. She don't sleep in my bed anymore. She don't beg, she don't cry, just sips her gin and lets time pass by. You ask her story, she just sighs. There's war behind those velvet eyes. There's smoke in her voice and fire in her grace. A kiss like whiskey, slow to erase. She don't promise, but she haunts your choice. You'll never forget that smoke in her voice. She danced through sorrow, wore it like pearls, held men's confessions like fragile words. She don't shout, she sings her pain, and every note feels like cold rain. You thought you could save her soul, but baby, she was never yours to hold. There's smoke in her voice and thunder in her laugh. She'll love you hard, then not look back. She's made of blues and broken noise, and she breathes fire with smoke in her voice. I lit a cigarette just to feel the heat, like the way your hands once touched me sweet. The night's gone hollow, the stars won't shine. I still wear your name like it's mine. Smoke in my lungs, your name on my lips. I curse every word in those honeyed scripts. You left like steam from a coffee cup, and I keep breathing what I should give up. Smoke in my lungs, but it's you I taste. Even your goodbye didn't go to waste. Your scent still clings to my pillowcase. Your lies still hum in a slow jazz pace. I painted love with a trembling hand, but it washed away like a wave on sand. Smoke in my lungs, your name on my lips. Burn your lips, still bites and rips. You vanished like a bluesman's tune, but I keep singing to the empty room. Smoke in my lungs, heart in eclipse, still whispering love from apocalypse. I learned to dance with my shadow's ghost, still sipping sorrow, still missing most. I walk through fire just to feel my skin, but all I find is the ash within. Smoke in my lungs, your name on my lips. The burn you left still bites and rips. You vanished like a bluesman's tune, but I keep singing to the empty room. Smoke in my lungs, heart in eclipse, still whispering love from apocalypse. I lit a match on the edge of my pain, watched it burn down like a slow freight train. Your voice still echoes in the window pane, but I don't call your name, not again. There's smoke in my veins, not fire, ashes of love and worn out desire. I breathe you out with every sigh, like a ghost that won't say goodbye. There's smoke in my veins tonight. You touch my soul like a hurricane breeze, then vanish like perfume on satin sheets. The flame we had still dances wild, but it don't There's more in my veins tonight. I'm dancing with shadows and broken choirs. There's smoke in my veins, not fire. A slow blues born of old desire. I gave you my best, now I've got these chains. Rust and sorrow in every refrain. There's no flame left, just smoke in my I smiled when the curtain rolled, but my heart was screaming quiet woes. The crowd clapped loud, the lights were kind, but no one saw the storm behind. I wore sequins to hide the pain, laughed like moonlight in the rain, but backstage in my dressing room I lit a smoke and drowned in gloom. Tears behind the velvet curtain fall like songs I can't unlearn. He left me with a half-sung promise and a stage that doesn't burn. No spotlight ever held me tighter than the arms I can't return. Ooh. He said, baby, they all adore you, but he couldn't face my truth. Said my fire was too wild to hold. Now I sing to ghosts in gold. My soul walks barefoot through applause, draped in silk but torn by flaws. I ain't a saint, I ain't a saint, just a woman born to bleed within. Tears behind the velvet curtain make the music slow and raw. He's gone, but I keep on singing for the girl I was before. Every note's a prayer I'm learning, every chord rearranged. I used to scream just to feel heard, but you're not alone and miss every word. I beg with my eyes, I pleaded in touch, but quiet hearts scare you too much. Now the sound of my silence is louder than screams. It echoes through walls, through broken dreams. You don't hear me cry, but you feel the cold. You don't say you're sorry, but feel you fall. Silence is where my truth unfolds. You'd ask what's wrong, like you didn't know. You'd hold my hand, then let it go. Your comfort was habit, not home. And I learned how to suffer alone. Not a whisper left in me to spend. You talk me right into the end. Now the sound of my silence, it's all I've got. The echoes of everything you forgot. And when you lie in your bed and feel the air, know that my silence is still there, still there, still there, still there, still there. He left his boots by the door and his promises in my bed. Said he'd be back before morning, but it's been 5 years instead. Now it's whiskey in my veins. Not love, not hope, not pain, just a slow burn in my chest, a toast to all the rest. Yeah, it's whiskey in my veins, and your name I won't say again. Used to cry into my coffee, now I just pour it straight. No sugar, no cream, no softness left, just the bitter taste of fate. There's no saving what's already gone. Dug for late and bear too long. Now it's whiskey in my veins, and silence where you used to speak. Every You said you called before midnight, but midnight came and passed me by. I sat with your old leather jacket and a bottle you taught me to try. Your lies came sweet like a southern drawl, dripped in charm, then let me fall. Now I sip regrets in the low-lit bar while your ghost plays my guitar. Whiskey-stained promises still burn my tongue. Every baby, I swear, still weighs a ton. You said love, but you meant not long, and I kept dancing to a broken song. You taught me blues with every kiss, then disappeared into the mist. I see your smile in every stranger's glance. Same boots, same half-chance dance, but no one's you, and that's the curse. Even silence echoes words. I'm not your fool, not anymore, but your shadow still leaves on my door. I painted over your goodbye, but the hurt still hums when I cry. Whiskey-stained promises still stain my skin, like that bar where you first reeled me in. Your lies had rhythm, smooth and cold, and I was gold you couldn't hold. Now I sing where you once sat and leave your memory where it's at.
You swore on a bottle you never lie again, but lies fall easy when the night begins. Your lips taste like truth soaked in regret, and I ain't found peace in your kisses yet. Wine-stained promises, red as your sin. You say the right words, but your heart don't let me in. I'm drowning in the sweet, the bitter, the shame, wrapped in your arms, but alone in the flame. Wine-stained promises. Everyone ends the same. like a jukebox song, then fade away before the bridge gets long. You call it love, but it's just your need. I feed your hunger, then watch you leave. How many nights do I burn in your name? How many tears before I break the chain? Wine-stained promises worn like a dress, too tight, too torn, but I still say yes. I wish I could walk, but I ache for your flame. It's love, it's ruin, it's always the same. Wine-stained promises, and I drink them like pain. Open the door, and the dark leaned in, hair thick like secrets, soaked in your sin. That cologne you wore still clings to the wall. Even silence here as you draw. Cigarette ghosts in the curtains in bed, your record still spin inside my head. I press my lips to a whiskey glass and wonder how long this ache will last. The home still smells like you, even though you're long gone. I dance with shadows to the sound of your wrongs. You left your goodbye in the sand of your truth, and the room still smells like you. I wash the sheets, burn the sage, but your memory's wild, can't be caged. I light a candle, but it won't erase the way this room holds your face. I'm not missing you, I'm mourning me, the girl I was before I believed that love was pain in a velvet disguise. Now I can't
kiss freedom with open eyes. The room still smells like you, but I've opened the door, letting in wind, not waiting no more. You linger in corners, but I breathe right through. This room no longer needs you. I folded my fire to keep you warm, held my storm back, made it calm, whisper when I wanted to scream, tried to fit inside your dream. But I'm too tired to beg, too tired to chase, too full of truth to smile in place. I lay down love like broken bread, but you never heard a word I said. Too tired, too tired. I danced on glass just to keep the peace. Wore your silence like a golden leash, painted pretty over every crack, but my own heart never got painted back. I'm too tired to beg, too tired to shrink. A woman ain't made to break every link. If my love was loud, you turned it low. Now I sing it out and let you go. Too tired, too tired. No more holding breath just to keep the room still. No more burning soft just to pay your will. I've got light, I've got flame, and I won't beg to keep your name. Too tired to beg, too wise to stay, too full of soul to fade away. If you see me shine, don't call it loss. I walked away and found my cross.